the absolute outside stall. Comes in now. Field is ready for the first. She's a Monty the inside. They stand up nicely. Racing now. Innovation Girl jumping fast on the outside, and Coo got away nicely with Taste of the Coast, and Ruby Draw jumped fast. Going through on the inside then is She's a Monty, and settling towards the tail of Soto Grande, who's third from last along the inside, in company with over on the outside Luminous Liaison, and Fuji Dancer dropped out to be last of all. By the 600 metres, Innovation Girl, as she was at Bendigo, trapped out 3 wide and in the lead from Taste of the Coast, and in the centre is Coo, and they're 3 to 4 lengths in front of She's a Monty, Ruby Draw, Luminous Liaison, Soto Grande to break Fuji Dancer, and Bar Sector's dropped out last as they corner into the straight now. Innovation Girl still a narrow leader here from Coo in the centre, and Taste of the Coast battling away on the rail, and they're well clear of the rest of them with 150 to go though, and Innovation Girl is striding away from Coo, Taste of the Coast, and then She's a Monty, but Innovation Girl is cruising. She's 4 in front and pulling away, and under hardly any pressure at all from Nashville. But Innovation Girl wins at 3.5 to Coo second, and She's a Monty has grabbed third. Fuji Dancer made some nice ground the outside. Taste of the Coast just battled away, and they were followed by Luminous Liaison. Soto Grande never came into it. Ruby Draw was back towards the tail, and Bar Sector was last in. Very comfortable win for number 1 Innovation Girl. Nash Rewoodder and Brian Mayfield Smith. She sat 3 deep on the pace and came right away, and she's won it by a widening margin on the line. Very easy win, 2 for 2 now for Innovation Girl. Trained by Brian Mayfield Smith and ridden by Nash Rewoodder. Beating Coo second, and She's a Monty in third place, numbers 1, 5 and 8 in the Bradmack Air Plate race number 1. Winners by Rubiton from Bright Gleam, set a course record in winning at Bendigo, and we'll have the time which hasn't come up on any of the boards at this stage shortly. 1, 5 and 8. Fourth home was number 3 Fuji Dancer, coming from last, and the official fifth went to number 2, Taste of the Coast. Second on the program is the Rosanna Air handicap of 1,000 metres, and the scratching is number 8, Peace Proposal. Number 8 comes out of race 2. Okay, so there it is, the favourite scoring a comfortable win. It's a jump and run, and has scored very impressively. Numbers 1, 5, 8, race 1. Second event is due at 10 past 1.
Okay, Greg, well, she's just a natural runner. I wonder what Brian Mayfield Smith will do with her now. Knowing Brian, he'll probably be looking at the paddock in the immediate future, and then see if she can measure up as a possibility for the Blue Diamond and maybe even the Golden Slipper. But she sure can pick them up and put them down. Innovation Girl, ridden by Nash Rewoodder. Now,
Sunday Joy, reasonably firm in front of Lucida, not a great deal between the pair. Then Dark Topaz on the next line of betting. Very funny eased out. It's just come in a fraction on track. TAB fairly comparable at this stage. Diamond Head's had support. It's into 17.10. As Brendan joins us from Sky. Thank you, Brendan. Nice to have your company for our race coverage today. So they're moving into line well. Fuji Flash now coming up, the grey. Waiting on Dark Topaz to move in. Still out behind the line is Very Funny. Sister to Ha Ha, so nicely named. And she's about to move up. Here's Penny Opera coming in and is about to fill its gate position. Running favourite for the race on the TAB is Lucida at $3. Sunday Joy now favourite $2.70. So $2.70 Sunday Joy, $3 Lucida. And we're just about ready for the running of the first. First of all, Stakes Day. And a very good lineup of runners to compete in the first. Dark Topaz about to move in. Filly also by Fuji Kaisigi, and is about to take up its gate position. Here's Very Funny coming up. She's drawn the outside of 9. Track in excellent order. The rail is true, and we're set for the first. Red lights are flashing. Sunday Joy and Lucida beside one another. Well, Sunday Joy just half reared up in the air. Settles. They're off. Lucida a fraction slow to go, and Fuji Flash went back after the start. Diamond Head won the kick. Penny Opera began well. Sports Gale showing speed. Sunday Joy on the fence, and Lucida now driving through to be fifth. Dark Topaz very wide out as they settle from Polar North. Very Funny taken back after the jump away and 2 lengths to Fuji Flash. Coming down the side and going to the front is Penny Opera by a length and a half, Diamond Head. Lenova Castrian filly Lucida strode up to be third. Sports Gale is wide. Sunday Joy ran into traffic. Going around it is Polar North. Wider out on the track, Dark Topaz. 2 lengths to Very Funny and Fuji Flash as they turn. 4.50 to go, and with the fence sits Penny Opera in charge. Lucida is about to be popped. The question the outside. Then Sports Gale back to the fence, Diamond Head. Sunday Joy's under a lot of pressure, and Dark Topaz is coming down the centre with a good run from Very Funny. Penny Opera in front. Dark Topaz threatening danger. Diamond Head back to the fence from Sunday Joy. Penny Opera with 100 to go still in front. Diamond Head's the danger. Diamond Head darting up on the fence. Grab the lead with 50 to go, and Diamond Head's going to be too good. Diamond Head won it. Very tight for the miners. Sunday Joy, a good thing beat. Rocketed at the death in a photo with Penny Opera. Fourth a photo between out wide on the track, Dark Topaz and also Very Funny late. They were followed by Lucida. Well back in the race would have been Sports Gale in company with Polar North and Fuji Flash last in. Diamond Head, number 2, Hugh Bowman for Ron Quinton, has won at the King of Kings filly, taking all of the inside runs, hitting the lead from Penny Opera. Gee, Sunday Joy should have won. Brian York was badly disappointed for a run at a crucial stage. He had nowhere to go, and when she got out, she has burned home over the concluding stages. She might even get up and run second in front of Penny Opera, but the judges call for a photo for second and third. The time is 1:5:14. Record is 1:4:83 to Belle de Jour. 34.87 for their last 600 metres, and Diamond Head taking the inside runs. There was a bit of money on track for her at around 18.10 and 3.50, has just won the money. A photo second and third. In the photo we've got Sunday Joy number 6 showing $1.10, and Penny Opera also very prominent. In fact, Sunday Joy has got second. Number 6 Brian York for Gay Waterhouse, and Penny Opera Chris Muntz for Sean Ritchie after leading them a merry chase into the home straight with Dark Topaz back in 4th position. So 2, 6, 8 and 1 have been confirmed. Here's a check on the TAB dividends. Diamond Head at $18.10 and 3.50 on Tab Limited. Sunday Joy at $1.10, and third prize to Penny Opera $3.80. Quinella 21.10, exacta 54.30. Trifecta $723.20 in the first 4, with Dark Topaz finishing 4th, $2,196.30. It's been a good effort by Diamond Head. Having her first start, she had trialled reasonably well coming into this. A 2-year-old bay filly by King of Kings, and that makes, being out of Hula Princess, Diamond Head is a half-sister to the former good galloper Franklin Rivers, who won a Packer Plate and raced with success also in Hong Kong, and is trained by Ron Quinton, ridden by Hugh Bowman. Hasn't been a very happy week for Hugh. He got into trouble with the stewards at Warwick Farm with his shoes, and then of course gained a suspension at the Gosford meeting, and he'd only been back from injury and suspension only recently, so he hasn't had the greatest of joy as far as the stewards room has been concerned. Sunday Joy second, Brian York Gay Waterhouse a certainty beaten. Penny Opera, Chris Muntz, Sean Ritchie. Lucida had no idea what the racing game was all about.
Righto, Terry. I think Sunday Joy beat herself. She didn't know where she was. She was looking at other horses, and she was climbing in front. Looked to be even jumping the clods at one stage in the straight. Talk about green. And it was just in the last 50 she suddenly said to herself, now I know what I've got to do with these 4 legs. And she really got going just the last little bit. Oh, there's no doubt she's got a future, Sunday Joy. Well, now the 3-year-old fillies are moving up into line for the Rosanna Air Handicap, another 1,000-metre scamper. Let's go to Greg Miles.
In pretty good time. Now locked away is Shamoose. Had the 2 starts, winning at Moonee Valley at the night meeting last time out, showing good pace there. Now Titanic Rose is being asked to come in. Shirley's Lavina about to come up. Shirley's Lavina in the white with the red circles has moved up next to Shamoose and Sequado's Bell. Now Titanic Rose moving up a little wider on the track. 1, 5 and 8 it was in the first, as we get ready for this, the second on the card now. Well Tried is Shamoos late in betting. It'll run the favourite. Ocean Bridge has moved along. Charlie's Angels on the move behind the stalls. Now Royal Jarmer's getting a lead in. It's an outsider, around $22. Royal Jarmer's about to go in. In the meantime, Tara's Pride goes up into her gate. 3 to move along. 4, in fact. Now they're working on Royal Jarmer. Now Royal Jarmer goes up into the gates. Dan Viva's about to join them. Charlie's Angels and Patience Darling to get set. On track, Shamoos favourite. They've backed a few through betting. Dan Viva had support, and so did Ocean Bridge. In fact, it was threatening favouritism at one stage through betting Ocean Bridge, but late rally for Shamoos. It'll run the top pick. Now Patience Darling moved into the outside stall. Set to go, the Rosanna Air Handicap 1,000 metres. Set and racing. Shamoos jumped just reasonably out of stall number 2, and Ocean Bridge got out fast in the middle of the line and goes to the lead in the early stages. Royal Jarmer goes with her the outside. Shirley's Lavina now drives up, and so does Shamoos along the inside. Dan Viva settling 4th, followed by Sequado's Bell. Royal Jarmer's drifted back to be on its outside, followed by Tara's Pride. Then Charlie's Angels being trailed as they came to the turn. Titanic Rose and Patience Darling coming to the bend now, and Shirley's Lavina narrowly from Shamoos with the rail, and just behind them is Ocean Bridge and Dan Viva's 4th, and they've got away as they corner to Sequado's Bell, Charlie's Angels and Royal Jarmer. Into the straight, Shirley's Lavina still narrowly has the lead. In the centre from Shamoos the inside, and Ocean Bridge running a race with Dan Viva hooked over the heels. Ocean Bridge took the lead, 150 out, sprinted quickly. Dan Viva's 2 lengths away, coming home fairly well. Ocean Bridge is nicely clear from Dan Viva though, and Ocean Bridge beats Dan Viva 3/4. Patience Darling came from last, might have grabbed 3rd, I'd say, from Royal Jarmer. Shamoos weak, and then Titanic Rose. Shirley's Lavina dropped right out of it. Sequado's Bell towards the tail in company there with Charlie's Angels and Tara's Pride. Ocean Bridge, too good there. Number 6, a lovely turn of acceleration under Stephen Baster near the 200 metre mark, set up the win. Got away on the rest of them. Dan Viva was closing over the last 50 or 60, but Ocean Bridge has held her at bay and won by about a half to 3/4 of a length. And Patience Darling will grab 3rd, number 7. It'll be 6, 1 and 7. They're confirmed now. 6, 1, 7 race number 2. 6, 1 and 7. Stephen Baster and Jerome Hunter combining to win the second on the program over Dan Viva, Reese McLeod and Lee Friedman, and Patience Darling, Reese Wheeler and Chris Wilsons.
Ocean Bridge, Stephen Baster gave us a pretty good rap for that in a pre-race interview. This is a filly by Spinning Hill sire, Dolphin Street, out of a mare by Scenic, and she'd run 4th at Moonee Valley, beaten just over 3 lengths recently. Actually a while back now, it was in September, so she was nice and fresh coming into today's race. Now New Zealand dollars now, a son of Octagonal, out of a mare called Accumulation. And Accumulation is by Last Tycoon. Portfolios now goes into the red. Thunder On at 450. He's had the benefit of an outing at Newcastle where he won a maiden. All right, we've got time to clear commitments before they go in the second at Rosehill Gardens.
Portfolio's favourite on track in front of well-informed Thunder On, who's been a drifter. Now we're just about ready. The octagonal moves up, and that is Portfolios. And the starter will be heading off as soon as Thunder On, the flashy Thunder Gulch chestnut, moves in. He's had the 1 start at Newcastle. And the red light's switched on and they're set to go. Gainsborough Door Furniture Handicap. Portfolios, the cerise jacket. Away, they broke in a very good line. Portfolios and Well Informed go back after the start. Thunder On and Mookarina fast away. Live in Fear began quickly, and Bold Youth going up on the fence to settle 4th. Portfolio's trapped out 4 deep. Inside of it is Architrave, and 4 lengths to Well Informed run off his legs. Thunder On leads the way coming down the side of the track. Mukarina went up on the fence to join him. Portfolios has been wide, but he's travelled comfortably for Beedman to go up to be 3 deep and third. Live in Fear the centre. Bowl Youth the fence. 2 lengths Architrave on a loose rein, and Well Informed last. 6 lengths covers the field. Thunder On the outside of Mukarina. They'll swing around the bend and straighten up by a length on Portfolios, going out after them quickly. 2 lengths to Bowl Youth, Live in Fear, and down the centre is Architrave from Well Informed. Down to the 300, Beedman, Hands and Heels, and Portfolios now shown the persuader. Went to the front from Mukarina. Thunder On, Live in Fear, the orange jacket running on. Wider out on the track, Architrave. Portfolios with 100 to go in front. Architrave and Live in Fear coming after Portfolios, shortening stride. Architrave grabbed the lead, and Architrave goes home to win it. Architrave has beaten Live in Fear in Portfolios. Fourth, I'm not real sure. Maybe Bold Youth from Well Informed and Mukarina. And last of all is Thunder On. Stand by for the numbers. Larry Cassidy and Gary Portelli. Architrave, number 2. He was being under a fair deal of riding coming to the bend, and then raced very greenly at the top of the straight. Ducked in on a couple of occasions, but once straightened up, he's been able to go out after Portfolios, who's had a tough run wide most of the way, and he's just run out of steam the last little bit. Live in Fear has darted through in the centre to get second. James Innes for Robert Pearce, with Portfolios, Darren Beedman and John Hawkes back in third position. 1:4.22 is the time, 1:4.22. The fillies recorded a time of 1:5.14. They've come home 34.99. 34.99. The fillies were home in 34.87. So Architrave is the winner of the event. And this is a horse by Woodman, whose progeny are really flying at the moment out of a half-sister to Gay Waterhouse's very good mare, winner of the Surround Stakes in On Type. And after getting back in the field, he's come home full of running on the outside to pounce on the lead with about 150 metres to go, and he's raced away to win it, and win it well. Second to Live in Fear, given every chance, and Portfolios, he should have won the race, no doubt about that. He was 4 deep coming off the back, 3 wide before the corner, and he just tied. It was only just a matter of condition that's got him down the last little bit. Here's the tote information. Architrave, number 2, $11, $4. Second to Live in Fear at $4.50, no third. Portfolios. Quinella, $43.70, Exacta, $103.30. Trifecta, $248.90. And fourth position goes to Bold Youth, and that pays $1,118.40.
Right, Terry, thank you. I like the way he found the line. Architrave for Larry Cassidy, and prepared by Gary Portelli. He's a natural. Took him a while to hit top gear and gather momentum, but he was really charging in the last 100 metres. Victoria. And Hidden Claws is wide awake, very alert and keen to get on with the job. Achieved at Caulfield, 4:20 is just nosing Hidden Claws now for favouritism. Panoramic Lad 6:10, Legend of Ace 6:20 and China Syndrome 8:60. Let's check out another runner, Legend of Ace. Vin Hall, the rider. Here he is with Alf.
Upcoming event, race 3 on the program at Caulfield today. Vinny, Legends of Ace, can it improve on its last start?
Well, it's hard to say, Alf. You know, it was a very honest run last time out, and the start before that was a very honest run as well. Just depending on this track, you know, it is pretty firm, and whether he is a horse that does like the sting out of the ground. But I'm sure he'll be competitive, but it's just, you know, he might be just like that little bit of sting out of the ground.
Yeah, he's been consistent without quite winning. Vinny, race 4, you ride Collins Street. He has been somewhat disappointing. Yeah, well, he hasn't done a lot to date. You know, his last 2 runs have been probably just fair, I suppose you'd say, and probably a little bit of a class drop here, so you'd expect him to improve a little. Devlin's Bridge, race 5, going very well.
Yeah, he's a super honest horse. You know, he's run into a few handy ones, but he's as honest as they come. And last day just nearly pipped back off to sea. But you know, horses like him always put in 100% and they're around the money.
Multi Bonzi, you ride it in the last. Its run at Bendigo behind Mystic Earl was quite encouraging.
It was. You know, he probably threw it away when he sort of ducked in, but obviously he's up into city class today, but you know, probably not an overly strong race, and sort of a horse that goes on the pace. So the way it's looking so far, it might be okay for him.
Yeah, that gives him his best chance. Vinny, good luck.
Thanks, Alf.
Multi-talented jockey, Vin Hall, and let's hope he can ride a couple of winners today, starting off with Legends of Ace in the upcoming event.
Okay, Alf, thanks. Achieve, just favourite now, ahead of Hidden Claws, very little between them. Legend of Ace, Vin Hall's mount, 6.30, Panoramic Lad at 6.40. Now, let's update New Zealand race 12, double figures and under. Lord of Warriors, 6.60, trounced at 7.40, Giovanna, 3.60, and $3.30 for number 10, Soap Opera. That's only 4 minutes off now, the Challenge Stakes. Eagle Farm race 2, Bulala, 100, Sir Breakfast 84, Grandway Shogun 80, and Triumph Song at 64. Bulala $2, Mick Pelling on that for the Sutherland stable, Scratch 2, Sir Breakfast $1.80, Brash 41, Grandway Shogun 13, Mr Scandalous 29, and Triumph Song at 32. 10 minutes race 2, Brisbane. Okay, now Victoria Park, we've got Correct Weight, Thanks a Bundle, Nancy Eleanor and Gold Anthem, Quinella 60.70, Exacta 142.70 and Trifecta 627. Okay, Greg Miles is now getting ready for his call of race 3 at Caulfield.
Righto, John, 3 to come up, and clearly the best tried in the race is Hidden Claws. In fact, it's been the only firmer in the race. Just in the last couple of moments, there's been a little bit of trimming on Achieved and Legend of Ace, but each horse has been easy through the early part of betting, with the exception of Hidden Claws. So now they're all in. Ready to go. Hidden Claws, clear-cut favourite in the bright pink colours. Off they go. And Hidden Claws jumped away okay. Legend of Ace and Major Breakthrough, who's ridden out of the stalls, began fast, and they go to the lead together. Hidden Claws settling down third, followed by Achieved, Mad Harry, Bergamere, Panoramic Lad wider out, and then Keystone and China Syndrome over near the inside. Major Breakthrough is the leader, out climbing the hill near the back of the course, a length and a quarter to Legend of Ace. Hidden Claws is travelling 3 deep at the moment. Mad Harry right behind them the inside. Then Panoramic Lad, Bergamere, China Syndrome's over on the rails, and then Achieved and Keystone is 3 deep, and last of all, Major Breakthrough in front. Hidden Claws is now up second on his outside within 3/4 of the lead, 1,000 to go. 2 Legend of Ace, Mad Harry on the inside fourth, and then Panoramic Lad. 1 further back, Bergamere, China Syndrome over on the inside, and Achieved back towards the tail of the field on the outside. At the 800 metres, Major Breakthrough by neck to the favourite Hidden Claws second. 2 Mad Harry over on the inside in third placing. Legend of Aces around him and Keystone's deeper out on the course. Being followed, Panoramic Lads improving too, and then came China Syndrome on the rail from Bergamere, and 3 deep is Achieved. Nearing the 500 before the turn, Major Breakthrough just led Hidden Claws, Panoramic Lad. A length Legend of Ace being trailed, Mad Harry and then Keystone. China Syndrome on the inside as they neared the turn, and Achieved is back last with Bergamere. Into the straight now, Hidden Claws moved up and took the lead. Panoramic Lad threatens immediately and went to the lead at the top of the straight. China Syndrome's got into the clear down the outside with Achieved coming home. It's Panoramic Lad at the 150 from Hidden Claws. Then the Legend of Ace getting through, but it's Panoramic Lad. Hidden Claws is kicking back. Panoramic Lad just in front. He's got his nose in front. Hidden Claws bobbing go. Panoramic Lad by nose, Hidden Claws. Legend of Ace third, and then Mad Harry and China Syndrome together from Keystone, Achieved and Bergamere, and Major Breakthrough dropped out to run last. Photo finish here. Panoramic Lad on the outside and Hidden Claws. Panoramic Lad took the lead at the top of the straight. Hidden Claws kicked right back on the inside, but Panoramic Lad has got the money, number 1. Written by Mark Zara. Second, Hidden Claws, Reese Wheeler, and the third number yet to come. It's 1, 2 and 8 has got third, Legend of Ace. So 1, 2 and 8 official.
Tight finish, race 3, Panoramic Lad by a breath, beating Hidden Claws and Legend of Ace, and the winner pays $6.70 and $2.30. Hidden Claws $1.50, Legend of Ace $2.20, Quinella $13, Exacta $24.50, Trifecta $147.10. And we'll confirm correct weight shortly. All right, they're getting into the boxes now in New Zealand, and there's my little girlfriend, Giovanna. She was in Australia back in the autumn, stabled out at Randwick, and I did a little piece for the Channel 9 News on Giovanna's chances in the Sydney Cup. She was being looked after here by Roger James, and a sweeter, more feminine little mare you would never see. She's just an absolute doll, and I'll be watching her closely here. She's one of my favourites. Soap Opera, Giovanna, Emerald Dream. They're the three picks as we pick up the trackside commentary.
So Kinja Bell stands okay. Soap Opera takes the one gate. Valonso Sullivan. It's ridden 3 today already. So Great Northern Challenge Stakes is set at the 1600 metres, and they're off in the Challenge Stakes. Classy's Magic was one of the first to bounce out. Zayard's away well and going up then on the outside of these as they settle. Trounce to be with the leaders. Tucking in behind them then is Emerald Dream on the inside. Soap Opera of Kinja Bell. Giovanna's the next horse, then followed back by Nio. Lord of Warriors settles back last as they work up the rise. Real Vision is back in that last 3. So Classy's Magic and Zayard led them by 3 lengths now from Trounce. Then Emerald Dream the next horse. A length and a half Giovanna in the clear from Soap Opera, followed round by Nio on the outside of Kinja Bell. 2 back to Real Vision and Lord of Warriors on its outside, about 8 off the pace. They work down past 1,000 and the leader is still on the inside. Classy's Magic from Zayad. 1.5 to 2 to Emerald Dream on the inside of Trounce. 1 back Giovanna. Then Soap Opera in the clear next from Nio. A length back behind them Kinja Bell, Real Vision, and Lord of Warriors is still last. Racing down to the 600 metres and no change up front. Classy's Magic just the leader. Zayad there. Trounce now works round 3 wide as they come towards the turn, and Giovanna it is that worked round 3 wide. Trounce right behind them with Emerald Dream and Soap Opera as they race into the straight. Heading for home, Classy's Magic, tackled by Zayard, Emerald Dream and Giovanna out wider on the track. Soap Opera's 4 off them. They race down about 250 to go. Emerald Dream the leader, Classy's Magic the inside. Giovanna's trying hard and out wide now. Soap Opera and Lord of Warriors rattling home, but it's Emerald Dream's got them well in trouble. 100 metres to go. They're not going to get it. Emerald Dream races away. Classy's Magic whacked away second. Soap Opera was third from Giovanna. Lord of Warriors then followed Nio, then followed Real Vision, and back behind them Trounced and Zayard, and a mile last was Kinja Bell. Well, it's grown another leg, this horse. Emerald Dream has won it for Jimmy Collett and won it convincingly. So since this horse has come north, it's really raced away, and here it goes. It's put paid to the lot of them.
Well, Brendan Parnell sends through the message that Emerald Dream is a blood sister to the wonderful horse Danewin, winner of 5 Group 1 races. So that relationship and a win like this makes Emerald Dream a very valuable commodity too later on. Okay, race 2 now, Eagle Farm.
His platform, the lights are flashing. Go there racing, bounced in a good line. The bank went back shortly after the start. Hayden out wide and Bold Troubadour abstained on the fence away quickly. Forest Magic coming across. Thunder Run planted between runners. A length to I Realise, 6th the fence. 3/4 Lil Indiana. Crime Wave on the rail from Carl Pera. They were followed by Recruits Impreza in the bank on the fence, the last one. Settling, dawdling tempo at the top end. Bold Troubadour, Hayden in front. Going up 3 wide, Forest Magic pressing on, looking for the lead. 2 lengths to Thunder Run, abstained on the fence. A length and a half to I Realise, racing solo. 2 lengths to Crime Wave, Lil Indiana outside of it. 2 lengths to the grey Carl Pera from the bank. Recruits and Impreza last, 12 lengths away from the leader. That's Bold Troubadour. He kicked up on the fence months, not going to hand up at the 700. Out by 3/4 Forest Magic and 2 lengths to Hayden. On the fence, abstained, 2 lengths away, Thunder Run. Crime Wave starts to make ground the fence. Then I Realise, Carl Pera deep from the bank. Lil Indiana, Recruits and Impreza on the fence last. Before the bend, 400 metres to go. Bold Troubadour will swing first.